What's up, guys? This is Ryan coming at you with another Horton Barbell video, and in this video we're going to talk about one of the most important things that you're going to buy and put into your garage gym, and that is your garage gym flooring. Your garage gym flooring is one of the most important aspects of your garage gym, especially if you're going to be doing any kind of lifting where you're going to be dropping weights, whether that's doing any Olympic lifts, doing deadlifts, or even dropping dumbbells within your floor, because you don't want your garage gym to lead you to having a cracked garage floor. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the best types of garage gym flooring based on price, based on versatility, based on durability, so you can make the right selection for your own garage gym. So before we talk about specific kinds of flooring, let's talk about the three different general categories of flooring that you're going to have available to you for your garage gym. And that's rolled flooring, and that's interlocking tiles, and that's horse stall mats. So the difference between them, rolled flooring is what you're generally going to find in a commercial gym or what I'm used to in a college weight room, and that's where you're going to get your flooring in giant rolls. You're going to roll it all the way out. You're not going to have a lot of seams to deal with. Very high quality, very high durability. The only issue with that type of flooring is it is going to be a little bit more expensive. Then you have your interlocking tiles. Your interlocking tiles are good if you're going to sit a piece of cardio equipment on them, or if you're going to be doing very light activities. I'm talking about maybe yoga, some stretching, that kind of thing. But if you're going to be dropping heavy weight onto your flooring, or you're going to be doing things like Olympic lifts where you're going to have to shift your feet and you're going to have that solid foundation underneath of you, interlocking tiles is probably not going to be what you want to go with. And the final option is going to be horse stall mats. Now, spoiler alert, it's one of my favorite types of garage gym flooring. It's what I have in my own gym sitting right here. The reason for that, they're thick, they're durable, they're going to hold up for a long time, they're going to protect your flooring, they're also going to protect the weight that you're dropping on the flooring, and finally, they're very cost effective. So when it comes to stall mats, you're going to have three main options to choose from, and some of it's going to depend upon your location, what you have available around you, but I'm going to talk about each one, pros and cons, and ultimately what my favorite of the three is. So the first stall mat that I'm going to talk about comes from Rogue, and Rogue is a name that most of us are probably familiar with. They're one of the behemoths in the industry when it comes to home gym equipment, and they have their own line of stall mats. They're 3/4 inches thick, which is going to be the same thickness that's going to be in all the stall mats that I talk about. That thickness is super important when it comes to the durability, and it becomes to how well it's going to actually protect your floor. The thicker the mat, the more protection you're going to get out of it. Now, I really like the quality of the Rogue mats. The only downside is when you go to purchase Rogue mat or stall mats from Rogue, you have to order a pretty large chunk of them because you can't get a one-off from Rogue. Basically, you have to buy them as a set. And unless you're filling out maybe like a 2-car garage, you're probably going to end up with a lot more stall mats than you actually need. So if you're covering a large space, I would definitely look in the Rogue. But if you're going to have a little bit of a smaller space, a single-car garage, kind of like what I'm working with here, then you're probably going to want to look at one of the other two options. The second option is going to be stall mats from Tractor Supply Company. They're one of the most well-known within garage gyms. Again, they're going to be that same 3/4 inch thickness, and they're going to come in single mats. They're 4 feet by 8 feet, and you can buy one if you like, you can buy 8 if you like, and it was actually the first mat that I bought from my own garage gym. Now, they do have their downsides. First and foremost is going to be the smell, which I've got another video that I'll link to down as far as how to get that smell out of the stall mats, but it's going to be very, very noticeable when you first get them in. However, once you get past the smell phase, they're really good, very durable, and I've had mine in my garage for about 2 years now. They've held up great, they still look great. And the final mat that I'm going to talk about is actually my favorite of the three now. And those are stall mats from Northern Tool. Now, Northern Tool, their mats are very similar to what you're going to get from Tractor Supply, with a few tweaks that makes them a little bit better, in my opinion. The first difference is going to be the size of the mat. So the mats from Northern Tool are going to come in 3 foot by 4 foot from a size standpoint. So they're a little bit smaller, which actually makes them a lot better when it comes to versatility. So if you've got certain corners in your gym, or you've got support beams, or you've got stairs like I've got back behind me, sometimes it can be hard to work those larger mats into those spaces. With the Northern Tool mats being smaller, it gives you a lot more versatility to be able to work the mats with what fits for your space. The other thing that I really like about the Northern Tool mats is on the one side, you've got a button side, which goes on the bottom side, which helps with airflow underneath, so you don't get things like mold growing underneath of your stall mats, which Tractor Supply and Rogue also have that as well. But the top side of the Northern Tool mats are completely flat. And while the diamond pattern on the Tractor Supply mats isn't a huge issue, but I do like the look and I do like the feel of that flat surface on the top of the Northern Tool mat a little bit better than I do the Tractor Supply. So if you're going to go out and you're going to get your own garage gym flooring for your gym, that would be my #1 pick that I would recommend. But any of the other 2 mats, if it works better for your budget, or maybe you've got a Tractor Supply company close to you and you don't have Northern Tool, those are all going to work great as well. And I'll add a link in the description for all 3 options, so you'll be able to go online and you'll be able to pick yours up. Hope that video helped you out a little bit. If it did, do me a huge favor, go down and hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see some more videos like this, and then finally, don't forget, I've got links down in the description below if you want to go pick out any of the stall mats that we talked about in this video. Until next time.